I have a little warm-up exercise for us.
Sure, sounds great.
Let's write a haiku together.
Oh, that sounds really cute, actually.
575.
Okay, that sounds
so
great.
we can take a minute.
Okay,
Right,
you start, yeah.
A haiku by hyaa. Earth coils silently.
Oh shit, sorry, dropped my phone.
The mud flees. Autumn.
That was really good.
All right, hit me.
Okay. Damn, spilled my Red Bull.
Old Pope totally fucks up.
This sucks, bro, I'm pissed.
That was totally worked.
So good.
That's awesome.
Old Pope totally fucks up. This sucks, bro. That's hilarious.
Fuck yeah. All right, well done.
That was awesome.
Do you want to try one just off the cuff and just like you have to stop at 5 with 30 words or not?
Yeah. That sounds so awesome.
All right, do you want to start?
Yeah. God damn. It's lit in
Here, although it does smell bad.
That's okay. I'm open-minded.
That fucking rocks. Awesome.
Do you want to start one?
Yeah, let me start one. Adrift in a sticky
situation. Again, I hate being a detective.
alone here on an island. That's 6. So that's
Close enough.
I'm sitting here editing this and I'm trying to think about how we could have possibly thought that last one was a haiku. Like it's like way not a haiku.
God, that was so good.
It like wasn't so good. It's like it wasn't.
I thought it'd be a fun little exercise. I'm glad that worked out.
Adrift in a sticky situation again. I hate being a detective.
Alone on an islet.
Dead shot. That's so funny.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome to hyaa.
Hey, welcome to hyaa.
I'm Hyperlink.
I'm Cell.
And it's just another time.
That was haiku yeah for you, baby.
Oh yeah, we should do that as like a regular thing. That was really fun.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a classic
It's
move.
like a good little road trip game too.
Amazing.
All right, cool.
This one is so cute. It's gonna be really cute. Are you ready?
I'm already on.
Okay. Where do eyelashes come from?
Oh,
Isn't it just so good?
that is a delightful one. Eyelashes actually grow like kelp under the water on these long hair trees that little fish like to roost within. And when I say long, they're actually an inch tall. Very, very small.
Right.
They never get any bigger than the standard length of an eyelash. It almost looks like a stick figure of eyelashes, but they grow, and it's like a renewable resource that sort of feeds off of nutrients in the sandy little soil, and like it has a symbiotic relationship with the eyelash fish, of which you know very well.
I love that little fish.
And it generates speed and movement and velocity by blinking. It's sort of an eye, and so like the eyelash fish like swims up to the little eyelash bush and like brings it a little bit of like bacteria that's super useful for the soil. In the meantime, get some eyelashes back. And that eyelash fish then swims to where the humans are being manufactured in the big, huge factory. They swim right up to the shore. They say, I'm a little eyelash fish. And then they just gift us little eyelashes.
Yeah.
It's like the most beautiful little thing. And then we take those eyelashes in big, sweaty bunches, toss them onto the horrible assembly line. Thousands of deaths every day just to create a child. And so we take those eyelashes and we painstakingly, using a highly toxic glue that is actually being fed back into the waterways of the eyelash fish and poisoning it. But we take that little bit of eyelash glue and we just so delicately paste it on a child's eyelid. And you look at it and you go, oh my God, a sweet, beautiful child. And you think about the beautiful little eyelash tree deep in the water. And you go, oh my God, and you start crying. And like what's going to happen is that glue is going to run out. It's going to run right into your eyes and mouth. That's a big mistake. Anytime you're crying, you need to be closing up every little piece of your holes. You need to close them up tight.
Get those holes
Stuff
tight.
them up with socks, some sort of newspaper, just anything. Like you need to plug it all like you're about to like launch an artillery piece because it pops your eardrums. In the same way, that glue is going to burn into anything it touches.
Absolutely.
But the actual beauty of nature that makes an eyelash tree itself is. I want to say I'm crying about it, but I can't do it.
Right, definitely not crying. Absolutely not. No, yeah, it sounds beautiful. It's a shame that we've like mostly extinguished the eyelash tree.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. I just want to say that I'm struck by the horrific image. CW, content warning time, body weird. Like shaving off your eyelashes.
Just imagining like the razor noise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get rid of these fuckers. Do not get any deep.
Absolutely not. What is this, an eyelash?
My eyelashes are growing back in. Oh god, okay. Extreme CW body weird, ingrown eyelashes.
No.
Not good.
No.
Swollen eyelids.
No, I don't like it. Take it back to the eyelash bush. It's so cute and small.
We're going back to the bush with an inch tall.
Just little beautiful, gorgeous eyes just fluttering about. They're blinking at it.
That's where Nemo lives.
And then there's a little mascara coral that they get to cuddle up against, and it just primps and preens at them. And we're putting our hands up in the air to generate energy for the podcast of how cute it is.
Absolutely. Wow. Oh, I could live in this little ocean world all day long.
Forever.
Forever.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
You see Blade Runner?
I did see Blade Runner in a postmodernism class that gave me anxiety, so...
So I love that movie because I love fear.
Me, when I see the movie Blade Runner... Ah!
See,
Oh, jeez, I thought you were Blade Runner for a second.
Fear is like a kind of a thing, not a
You're thinking of anxiety, not fear.
yeah, all right, so I'm wrong, but I also love being wrong. That's the other thing that I love.
Me when I'm wrong. Yes.
Anyway, there's just me when I'm wrong.
Oh, sorry, I thought I made a mistake.
Wow, that was
barely
so
an
exaggeration.
That's so
It's
real.
exactly like that when I make a mistake.
Oh, sorry, I thought I made a minor social faux pas.
Literally, I printed something for my personal use and left it in the printer. I got home today and I said, "Fuck!" out loud. like I hurt someone.
The other day at work, we were playing D&D in the conference room after work. I left not a White Claw. We drink at work. I had a White Claw at work today. I left the paper bag for a White Claw, the plain paper bag, under a chair in the conference room, and literally had to like talk myself down about it.
Oh my God.
I was like, this is gonna be fine. Like there was definitely no receipt in that bag. And then I walked in the next morning, just walked into the room and threw it away.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
My god! Wow! Yeah, I relate to that. That's that anxiety lifestyle. We don't like that. We like movies that make us feel that way.
Yeah. Because then you're choosing to feel that way.
Exactly.
Instead of it being forced upon you by your shit-ass brain.
Right. I did do 15 minutes of meditation before we did this. This is the longest I've meditated in a stretch in a long time. I feel good.
That's amazing.
It's good for you.
Yeah. For me, it's running.
Running is also very good.
Oh, yeah. I'm like big into the running shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing you sweat right. You're running right now.
I'm like, and it's kind of amazing just the sheer noise canceling technology. I'm on a treadmill right now.
Yeah.
You can like barely tell that I'm just like kind of constantly just like moving through this whole run situation.
Right.
You can like, it's like hard to.
I'm just sitting. I'm eating oatmeal. You know. I'm fine.
I'm completely relaxed, sedated. I'm eating CBD oatmeal. I'm completely eyes rolling back in my head, barely able to open my mouth.
I really just dribble it on my. I don't even need to move. I put it on my lips, and it just slowly gravity pushes it back. A little oat for me, and I sort of roll it over my tongue and back down the gullet. And I say, "Oh, I can't wait to not even digest that. I'm so soothed right now."
I'm looking like one of those sandcastles you make really close to the shore. The little piles of sand that are like wet.
This metaphor is already so yes.
That's my mouth. I've just kind of doused myself in like a piled up. I'm like a coin game machine at an arcade where it just pushes the coins closer and closer. That's oatmeal to my gullet. I just
Constantly. Well, only when you're relaxed, of course.
Oh, right.
But once that happens, you are like cream in a wheat. You know what I mean? Like you're ready to just be worshed over, totally worshed over with oatmeal.
I'm totally oat-worshed in this moment right now, dog.
You and me, we're oat worshers.
My lungs have stopped working.
And I don't even need that. It's like a beautiful, you read about those hydrofluorocarbons that are liquids you can breathe. Any oat mixture, totally oxygen to me.
It's totally oxygen. I texted my doctor. He said my liver's in sleep mode. I don't even know what that fucking means.
I've started emitting a slowly blinking red light. It gets brighter and brighter, and then it dims. And I don't know if that's because I have a message waiting or because I'm so soothed and I'm powered down in sleep mode.
My vision, I would say it's about 75% non-functional.
Okay, is there anything funnier than your vision getting smaller?
Your vision getting much larger.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Am I wearing binoculars? Oh no, I'm just pupils full dilated.
No, to me, I love the idea of like, oh my god, like I'm so exhausted, like my like eyesight is narrowing down to a point. I think that's very funny.
That reminds me of that time, speaking of running, remember that time we went on a run together and you were like, I'm having a good day, and like I was like fully tunnel visioned out, like not having like permanence of consciousness from one moment to the
I
next.
don't remember that at all.
You don't remember that at all?
I was having a great day, apparently.
Okay, so this is back at our old apartment in a different part of Massachusetts. So we went out for a run together, and I was feeling weird, and I was like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna go on this run. And so like you were like guiding me down an unfamiliar path.
Yes.
And I was just like
The first time I took you over the yonder.
completely tunnel visioned out. Like literally like I would run, and like every time like I like shifted the weight in my body, it would be like starting my brain up over
my
again.
God.
And so like then all of a sudden you like took me around a corner, and we were at the Trader Joe's we used to normally go to.
Yeah.
And I thought, there's no way in fucking hell that this is where we are. I had a moment of just like sheer like reality, like no. I saw it, I was like, that's not possible. And I looked at you, I was like, well, we're not here. And you were like, oh yeah, we are. And I was like, what the fuck?
Is that your impression of me? Ooh, yeah, we are.
Dog.
Are we recording today? Anyway, no.
Hello, Sell on the web here, and today we're going to be recording my little podcast. I'm not sure why you're Kermit the Frog.
That was actually me moving my mouth whenever that happened. I did that.
Here's really my Sell impression. Hello.
I don't know why I'm miming it. There's no one else to do it. Regardless, yes, I remember that date very well. It was boiling hot. It was so humid. I was like, haha, we're gonna go over here. I totally remember that.
Yeah.
You had the look on your fucking face.
I had a moment
when
of
you
like,
rented that go. You're like, we are not here. That's what you said.
Have you ever been like,
we're not here?
Like, you ever had like a real life cognitive dissonance moment that's so strong that you feel it in your stomach?
I mean, I'm sure I have, but I couldn't name
That was it. I was just like, I felt like pure like dissonance.
Yeah.
I was like, I am in like a fucking simulation.
Yeah,
I felt like I was
I totally get it.
I felt like I was really losing it.
I mean, honestly, so sitting here, the luxury of that not happening to me, wish that was me. More of that. More moments where I'm like, oh, everything's been folded up. Everything's a little closer than I remember it being.
I was like, what time have I lost in
Right,
this moment
literally.
that I could be here?
Isn't there something so exciting about like the concept that when you get abducted by aliens, you quote unquote lose time?
I think that is very exciting.
It's also the scariest possible thing.
Well, I mean, yes, but I don't want to get too off topic because I want to continue this fear wave.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
We went from cute to fear very quickly.
It's a blurry line here.
Yeah, it is. It's true.
Okay, so, do not move. Be so still. Close your eyes. The man is here. The man is in the room with us, hovering just at the edge of the door, blocking the exit. What did you do to bring him here? And how are you going to get him out of here, dude?
I definitely let my dad down.
Yeah.
I think I have to. I gotta write him a letter. I think if I write that letter, maybe that man's gonna go.
What's the letter going to say?
It's gonna say I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I'm sorry. I dropped your nickels down the drain. I shouldn't have dropped your favorite pennies down the drain, Dad.
Those were special. Those were special pennies and nickels.
I'm sorry.
Down the drain now.
They're never coming back.
Never coming back.
They're gonna be washed.
They're washed. Washed forever.
They're washed so clean. You've never seen nickels and pennies so clean.
They're gonna shine down there.
They're gonna be
In the dark.
in the no light.
In the
It's
no
gonna
light.
be beautiful. I'm gonna start crying. Thank you.
The man is gone.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Do you know the story of why I reacted like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seeded it intentionally.
Okay.
We talked about it on this show.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
Absolutely
Wait,
not.
I edited it out. But we did talk about it on this show.
Oh my god.
Wait, if no one knows the context of the man,
I
they're
know.
gonna be so confused.
I can tell the story right now.
Yeah, tell us right now.
I just need you to know that I had a minute there where, I was like, how did he know? But then, yeah, obviously, I've told you, we spent every fucking waking minute together. So,
Literally.
anyway, yeah.
But I was right then, I was like, this is either gonna be really funny or like fucked up.
Yeah, and I didn't know what to do. That was like, I've never been like, okay, first of all, I almost cried for real at the end. I don't know what happened. I was in the moment. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm method.
You are method.
Yeah,
it's gonna sound like you were for real crying on this show.
I was trying not to laugh.
Hyperlink, that was me.
Anyway, my dad is a fucking character. My dad is an immigrant, English not being his first language. My dad was an old-time army man. My dad is extremely masculine, stoic. But he's also a big goof, and he used to love to try and fuck with me when I was a little kid. And I think the context for this is we've talked about anxiety quite a bit on this episode. But what I think you need to know is that I was an anxious kid too, and it did not take much to make me behave if I was misbehaving. Obviously, every kid makes a lot of noise here and there, out in public, whatever it might be. But I was obviously just so sensitive, and still am. But my dad's favorite thing to do when I was fucking around in the restaurant, screaming and yelling and hollering, is he'd get real serious and real quiet. And he'd loom over me. My dad's a tall man. He'd loom over me and he'd say, in his native tongue, ha-ish ba. What that means in English, the man is coming. And I would shut down in blind fear. Every element of my body would tense up like a total parasympathetic nervous system thing. I was I couldn't see. I was so afraid. What was I imagining? An old-timey English cop. That's who the man was to me.
Most of the time I love that haha yeah is a fully auditory medium, but I want nothing more than to just fade the whole visual to black and just put up an image of an old-timey British cop right when you say that. And just caption the man.
That would fucking rule.
That would be so good.
I whoosh away a sheet, and you're a boring magician.
Yeah. I guess secret's out, Hey, what is up, guys? This is going to be probably the hardest video I've ever had to make. Today, we are going to be talking about how I'm actually a boring magician. And y'all, I'm going to need you to let me know right under that like button if you are still going to be able to like and comment and subscribe to my videos now that you know my dark secret. Y'all,
I'm hammering that button. I'm ringing that bell.
Hashtag I stand with Hyperlink.
Y'all, I perform magic tricks that are goddamn fucking boring. There's no levitation action, and no, there's absolutely no fun little card tricks. Here's the kind of trick that I think is interesting. I'll make a feather disappear from behind my ear, and I won't even bring that shit back. It's completely mundane. I do this on street corners, and nobody even gives me a shiny nickel or penny.
I'm tossing shiny nickels and pennies. They're totally worshed.
I appreciate that. These are so clean and nice, and perfect for my special little coin tricks. Folks, if you want to let me know that you support me in this difficult time, I'm going to need you to buy about 45 different kinds of merch from my website, Hyperlink, the Boring Magician, #1magician.weebly.squarespace.site. And folks, I'm going to need you to enter offer code LINK at checkout.
Click, 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 click.
I'm like a boring magician, but I'm making it kind of hot. You know what I mean? It's like I'm like a boring sort of magician.
Playing with your eyebrows.
Folks,
I'm a totally boring magician.
folks, and I just kind of I take off my hat and just kind of tossle my hair. Folks, I'm just like a fucking sexy boring magician.
Boring magician.
Folks, I'm really into text message flirting. I'm into hand jobs.
Sleight of gams.
That's my band name. We play you ever heard of Coldplay?
Yeah.
We're super that. Guys, I need you to follow me on TikTok. Watch some of my incredibly mundane magic tricks, dog.
Can you give me one more example?
Absolutely, dog. Sometimes I will look at a pigeon. I'll be like, I made this pigeon appear, but I make it about, like, Jesus. It's like my fucking magic trick.
I'm pulling my hair out. That's so funny. Oh my god.
Y'all, I need you to buy my fucking custom set of weighted cards, dog. The weight does not contribute to the magic. I just like them heavy. I just like them heavy, dog. I'm like a boring fucking magician, but I'm like so sexy.
Like ta-da, you know?
I wear like a really deep fucking tank top, bro.
So deep. Basically a spaghetti strap.
This is the hardest video I ever had to make.
Anyway, now it's been 11 minutes, so I'll get the ad revenue.
Yeah, y'all, I'm pretty sure that's the amount of time I had to talk. I'll catch y'all in the next one. The next video is called Leaving YouTube? Question mark, question mark? And I'm not.
Well done. I put the sheet back over.
Now I'm a cool magician again.
Yay!
Because no one can see me.
Absolutely not.
The only thing that is cool is being unseeable.
Correct. The more invisibler you are, the more money you have, and thus and so, the more cool points you have.
Right.
On your invisible body.
Uh-huh.
Well, being alive is a cool, fun thing.
Well, it is.
Well, you know, being alive, right? That's a big quotation mark. Like,
Yeah.
you and I are, like, alive.
No.
But we're not.
We're like ideas.
Right, exactly.
Right. We're like a shared hallucination.
It's like a combined concept
Right.
of hanging out.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But there's no us here. You know that phrase, there's no there?
Right.
There's no me, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, absolutely. We're like a vanguard party of being a blown out couch.
Yes. The blown out couch has been a concept that I've noticed has stuck with you.
I really
let's expand on that.
relate to the blown out
The blown out couch is different from the hot couch phenomenon. There's another
Absolutely.
popular podcast with the hot couch.
Yeah, no,
we
we're
hear
not
it here,
interested in the
haha,
hot
yeah,
couch.
no, it's the blown out
The
couch.
blown out couch where it's just fucked, but you
Yeah.
keep using it.
Stains, it's little bits of it poking out.
The inside parts are like low now, and you would
yeah.
just sink all the way in. But that's where you play New Super Mario Bros. For the
Yes.
Nintendo Wii.
And you're chilling so fucking hard. You're like eating fruit sack, but like amazingly, like it doesn't smell bad. It's just been like well loved.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's a truly comfy zone.
Yeah, that shit's
You
good.
eat a whole big bowl of green grapes from
yeah.
a good grocery
Yeah,
store.
you do.
Yeah.
You do.
And like you're like, wow, we really like grapes, huh? And like that's the
Like,
joke for the next half an hour.
yeah.
Like we're like total grape heads.
We're like graping it up.
We're like dog.
Can't be graped. You know what I'm saying?
What's more grapes dog?
Is it grape? Seedless?
Dog.
We're like the seeds in this couch's grape right now.
Oh, absolutely, dog. Not seedless. These grapes are seedless though.
And you're like, check this out, and then you do like the Greek like philosopher eating the bunch, just
whoa,
laughing at it. You know?
Oh, the strategy.
Hey, dude, it's getting a little late. Do you want to go to the bunk bed? Go to sleep.
It's 4 a.m.
Did I tell you about the best sleepover I ever had?
No, tell me though.
The best sleepover I ever had. We were doing the standard bullshit. You're fucking playing PS3 all the goddamn night, but at one point it gets to be like 1 a.m. and everyone's so thirsty. Everyone's been talking about school for a long time. Talking about girls, you don't know you're queer, but you talk about girls in this quotation mark. But then I was like, hey, is anybody thirsty? There's like 4 or 5 dudes in the room. And I was like, does anybody want to get some water? And we're all like, yeah, let's go get some water. And so this person had like a basement bedroom. And we like come up the stairs and we sit there in their dark kitchen and we open and it's just the light from inside the refrigerator that shines the light on this like little kitchen with like this circle table. And there's just like beautiful rows of bottled water, Arrowhead bottled water. And we just like take them out. We're just like, oh my God, this bounty of bottled water. And then we close the fridge and like just the last bit of light, clunk, it's closed. And we all sit down. This is 16-year-old boys. We all sit down in total silence and drink an entire bottle of water each. We look at each other. There's nothing more to say. We've been talking and laughing. There's been so much energy, so much good like laughs and high fives and going ha-ha at each other. And we just sit there, we just drink the whole bottle of fucking water. And we go back downstairs and continue our rambunctious little romp.
Wow.
It was a good
I've heard
time.
that story before, but it hit me so much harder this time. That is the good shit right there.
It was so good.
God, that shit is fucking pure.
Good times.
Good times indeed.
It's a fun little nostalgic moment for us right now.
Hell yeah.
We're sitting in. That's good. What's your alive stone look like?
My alive stone?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to imagine.
Okay.
You push both your hands down into the soft mud at the edge of a riverbank.
Oh yeah, I'm imagining
And it's
that.
completely cool.
Yes.
And completely relaxing.
Oh my God, I can barely breathe.
And
It's so
you
good.
you're almost palm deep inside the fucking riverbed now, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, your hand stops.
Oh my God.
And just has slid right into your hand, just as elegantly as possible, and it fits just perfectly. It's about like the dimensions of like an iPhone 4, you know, like the perfect hand size.
Yeah.
But it's slightly curved and so thin. It feels like it could be brittle, but it's heavy enough that it's nice and sturdy.
Yeah.
And you just start to lift that hand out of the mud at the edge of the river, and that
Oh my God.
beautiful perfect stone comes up
Yeah.
with you, and it's a little bit muddy, but you can feel the smooth kind of just like perfect texture of it inside your hands, and you kind of put your other hand on top of it and just feel all sides of it at once. And it is a little cool in your hands, and it kind of relaxes you, and you take your hand and you start to push that mud away.
Yeah.
And you just kind of rub that mud all the way off the surface, and you can see that engraved in it in a stunning lettering.
Oh my God.
So detailed but so small, it's almost difficult to imagine how this is even possible. You just see the word hyperlink. And that's my stone. And that's the stone that you have.
I have your alive stone?
You have
That's a lot of trust.
You're holding it, but I mean, like, you don't have to have forever.
You can't really say you have anything, really.
Right.
That's beautiful.
Right. Just a moment that you can spend with this stone.
I'm really get picturing it's like starts to rain.
Absolutely.
I'm just like, there's grass rustling all around me. And I'm just like reading Hyperlink.
Yeah.
Still alive. That's what it says on the backside.
It's it's actively updating somehow.
Yeah.
But it's all engraved in the
Right,
stone,
right.
and you look out.
So it's
and you-
infinitesimal. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and you see the myriad ripples on the surface of this large lake, and see
Wow.
the cattails kind of shudder in the evening breeze. And you just
Absolutely.
think like,
There's like, I mean, the clouds are like swirling around us right way above, and like it feels like there's sailboats on the horizon, but like that can't be. We're landlocked.
and just at the very edge of your tongue, somewhere almost beyond even what you can conceive of as yourself,
Yeah.
you taste a truth so massive
Oh my God.
and unbelievable
That
that
tastes
you
so
knew that if you could even understand a fraction of it, you'd be satisfied forever.
Yeah, wow. And like just my nostrils are filled with the smell that like I must have smelled once, because smell and memory are so intimately linked. But I feel as if I ever put my finger on what that smell is, and it's just like a totalizing, and it's melding with that flavor and like this unbelievable sensation of feeling this infinitely smooth stone in my palms. And it's just like, you know, you just get flashes. You get mother, library, home, gone, and those are like all the little smells, and it's so delicious, and like it's just swirling all around me, and I'm like, Hyperlink, still living.
And in that moment, even though you're so totalized by all those memories and those fragments of experience, you're also completely pastless.
Yeah.
You've always been by this lake.
Right.
Always holding the stone, looking at the cattails, out at the lake, feeling all these feelings. It's you in this instantaneous moment.
Forever. And it feels almost like I can feel this like raindrop that I'm in slowly spinning, and all of a sudden it plops into the lake.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, hit me up.
Okay, so just take a quick look at this book.
Yeah.
I just thought that you would connect with that. What's going on with that?
It's a little heavy. It's a little light. In turn, interesting how it's oscillating.
Oh, yeah.
I'm noticing that it's completely unintelligible.
That's exactly right.
I'm like trying to read that very carefully, putting my glasses on, putting
Okay,
my slightly smaller glasses, like
yeah.
pince-nez on the edge of my nose.
Sure.
And I think it says the beginning of the book.
Yeah.
That's an interesting title for a book,
straightforward.
right? I'm like trying, I'm looking at this, and it's like, this is clearly a narrative. It's clearly like sentence structure,
course, of
paragraphs.
course.
I mean, it's flowing clearly. I'm like reading this right now. I'm noticing that I'm not getting any closer to the end of the book.
So now we're talking.
I'm noticing that like the more that I read, the more I forget. I'm noticing there's some lost time here.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I really don't understand what is happening, but I know that I can't stop turning to these pages. I'm turning them very quickly right now.
But if you look at the number,
It has continued to grow, and yet on the backside it says 1 again. So I don't know if it seems to be going up and staying in place at the same time. A sort of broken escalator situation, but
Exactly.
within the pages of this novel. I'm like really excited to get to the end of this.
If you
I have a
can.
feeling that I have a feeling that I'm turning this. I can't seem to feel myself, but I have a feeling that I'm reading this book right now. My eyes are totally closed, and I can see all this light just pouring out of this book.
Right.
And I'm like reading it, and it continues to get heavy, but at the same time, I start feeling a little bit lighter. And I think what's starting to happen is
Right.
that I'm like reading this book out loud to you as I'm turning these pages.
Right.
And what's so amazing is that all of a sudden, like, I'm in the pages of this book.
Right.
And I'm like getting heavier even though the book is getting lighter.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I'm like on page 2.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, and I'm like reading the book. I'm on like
Absolutely,
page 3.
absolutely,
and it's just
absolutely.
like, I don't even know what's
crazy.
happening.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
I just like, I feel this horrific sense of urgency to close the book.
what'd you think? Sells in the book forever now. They're never going to be able to get on out of that book. Show's over. It's never coming back. I trapped Sal in the fucking book. You're never gonna hear from him again, never gonna see him again. It's all Hyperlink now. It's all Hyperlink. It's fucking over, dog. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me.